the building that they are purchasing in Goodyear's, the 440,000 square foot Palm Valley 303 warehouse building at Indian School and Cotton Lane. Sub-Zero has been streamlining and consolidating a portion of their manufacturing operations, and we're looking around for new location, and that's how they ended up in Goodyear. The current Phoenix facility cannot accommodate their full expansion. Now, even when they come and open the Goodyear facility, they will retain a 165,000 square foot facility in Phoenix, and they will retain some of the employees there as well as gain some from Wisconsin. The other thing about the Palm Valley 303, which is beneficial to a global company like Sub-Zero, is that it is going to be a foreign trade zone. We're expecting foreign trade zone approval of the Greater Maricopa Foreign Trade Zone, in which Palm Valley 303 has been named, and we should get that in late October and November. Sub-Zero, now you can have a company located in a general foreign trade zone, meaning that the development it's in has foreign trade zone approval, but the company doesn't have to activate it. Sub-Zero, because they do import and it will be advantageous to them, are planning to activate and use the foreign trade zone to their benefit. They anticipate bringing about 288 jobs from the Phoenix plant to the Goodyear facility in 2011. They will also be increasing by 100 net new jobs, some of those coming from Wisconsin and others from general growth over a 7-year period, and that's basically the term of our agreement. They will be bringing new product lines soon from Wisconsin, and this is what you see here, the Pro 48 refrigerator. This is the glass door version and the wine storage unit. These are some of the other, they just sent this over this morning, Ron did. These are all the products that they're going to make in the Goodyear facility. Very exciting.
Yeah, I have that one.
You have that one?
Yes, I do.
Somehow I sort of guessed that you would. All right, so in total, we expect over the 7-year period for them to bring about 388 jobs that are new to Goodyear. 100 of those should be net new to the state due to either the relocation, say from Wisconsin, or new job growth just over time. They are giving a capital investment of almost $60 million. That's building acquisition, tenant improvements, and the equipment that they're installing. Now, we are going to get back in direct tax revenues and collections from them over the 7-year period, according to an economic analysis we had done, almost $1 million, $945,500. And that's going to offset any of the incentives that we're working with the company on. The net new jobs, those 100 new jobs, will eventually bring a payroll of $102 million. And they're well-paying jobs with insurance benefits. The economic analysis that we commissioned said that just during the TI construction alone, there would probably be about 203 construction jobs generating about $3,400 million in total, in direct, indirect, and induced.
34 million.
What did I say?
3,400.
Oh, 34 million. Well, Brian and I, we're together, Brian. The overall impact in 7 years, just of the 100 net new, and they create 100 jobs. That's the direct. Then those people spend money, and they have suppliers and vendors that work with them. By having Sub-Zero here, that helps create jobs. Then those people also spend money. And then the people who are employed here in Sub-Zero spend their money in the community. And then they may get their hair cut, their car washed, go to get gas, eat at restaurants. Those people who service them then will spend that money and respend, and that's what we call the induced economic benefit. It's just a multiplying factor. So the 100 net new jobs should generate a total of about 711 jobs in total for $44.1 million in payroll, with a total of $218.4 million in total economic output. Then when you look at both the new and the existing jobs, the ones that are coming from Phoenix plus those 100 new, it goes up to about 940 jobs being generated with 284 million in payroll and totally about 1.7 billion overall in that 7-year period in total economic factors. Now the agreement that you're voting on tonight is job training and creation. We are providing a maximum of $650,000 for job training and creation for the hiring of Goodyear residents and for the hiring of Goodyear residents over a 7-year period. This applies only to the 100 net new jobs that are over and above those currently in Arizona. We are not paying anything for those 288 jobs which currently are employed in Arizona. The $6,500 per job that we're offering for job training is for employees that are employed at least 12 months. We will add a bonus of $3,000 if they hire a Goodyear resident. We'll also offer a bonus of $3,000, or offer $3,000 for an employee that's been employed for 12 months who then proves that they've purchased a home in Goodyear. We want the jobs for Goodyear residents and for these people to relocate and become members of our community. We offered the job training funds because the state of Arizona has swept the monies from their job training program. So we've stepped up and we've told Sub-Zero that they have to apply for state funding whenever the program is reinstated. At that time, if any money they get from the state for job training, then we'll offset what we've offered up to the $650,000. In the development process, we've agreed to waive up to $110,000 plan review and permit fees, and we are providing for an expedited development process. As I say, they're applying for foreign trade zone status. We've agreed to support their application, and in your approving of this agreement, you will agree that you will be supporting their application. It allows for 75% discounted property taxes on tenant improvements and equipment. The tax amounts paid on the existing building will remain the same. Now, if you have any questions of me, and then I'd like to turn it over to Ron, and he can talk to you from the company's perspective. Does anybody have any questions before I turn it over to Ron?
How much of the 303 building are they going to be utilizing?
They purchased the whole
The
building.
whole building?
They purchased it.
Now,
yeah.
what happens to the solar company that's in there right now, no?
No one's in there. It's
No
an empty
one's in
building.
No.
The solar company is down in the Duke Realty area.
Right.
Oh, okay, all right, thank you.
They're down by MC 85.
Yeah, all right.
Ron?
Okay, yeah, we're looking forward to purchasing the building, hopefully October 1st. I appreciate the time to talk to the council and introduce Sub-Zero a little. The jobs that we want to bring to Goodyear are all manufacturing jobs, and in my mind, those are the best jobs there are because you're making something. It requires other people to make stuff so you can make your product. Although they're custom made, we have some automated equipment. We have a lot of inspection and test equipment. We've got, it will be a pure manufacturing facility. So we take sheet metal from coils, make them into the shells of the cabinet and the liners of the cabinet. We take plastics and convert that into face frames and door liners. We do all the assembly ourselves. It really is a good vertically integrated company. Sub-Zero's been in business for 65 years. We are the #1 luxury appliance. Wolf just won the J.D. Powers Award for 2010 as the best cooking appliance. So hopefully they speak for themselves. In addition to that, we have a lot of people that once they start with Sub-Zero never want to leave. So it's good, stable employment as well. We keep our people right with good wages and good insurance. Right now, who we have in Phoenix of that 288 that we will be moving, some of those live in Goodyear now. Some live on the other side of Phoenix. Right now we're more central. So there will be some people that will want to move into Goodyear, we believe, with this. I can tell you personally, I know one of them. sitting at this table. So,
Good.
yeah. Well, it's that or a 45-mile commute each way. So I'm looking forward to that as well. We think we can add good value to Goodyear. Honestly, working with the city of Goodyear, as we looked at properties and as we met with different economic development committees, there's a lot of opportunity here, and there's a great workforce. The facility is outstanding, and so we're really looking forward to the relationship. Along with that, Paula mentioned during the construction phase, during the manufacturing stage, as we activate this, we are expecting an impact. We do have a lot of people from Wisconsin that will be residing in Arizona and as close to the facility as possible as we do this. They're going to need hotels. They're going to need rooms. We're going to have some people relocate from Wisconsin. Like I said, we're moving people from Phoenix. And then we are talking about 100 net new jobs, and those we want to, we can't target a specific location, but where we are now, we get people from all sides of Phoenix. Moving to the West Valley, I think it will be more concentrated where we're going to get our talent from. So we're looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to the vote. So.
Any questions of Ron?
Just, I really appreciate, you purchasing the building itself. It's been sitting there for a long time, vacant. And, yes, I like your product. I've seen it on the market, and I'm glad it's going to be built here in Goodyear. And I want to personally welcome you, your folks here. Thank you.
Okay, we'll get back to council comments in a few minutes.
I got a quick question.
Let me go to citizen comments first, if I could, and then we get to that.
Okay.
All right. Comments from the citizens, anything? Any citizen comments? Okay. City clerk to read the resolution by title.
Adopt resolution 10-1400 approving, authorizing, and directing the city manager to execute job creation and training agreement for Sub-Zero Inc., authorizing city staff to take actions consistent with terms of the resolution and agreement, and providing for an effective date.
So let me get a motion and second on that, and then we'll go to the citizen. Could I have a motion?
Motion.
Oh, good.
Motion from Councilmember Pizzillo, second from Councilmember Souza. Before we vote on that and discuss it,
Sorry, I didn't submit a speaker card because there weren't any outside.
I didn't see you raise your hand. My fault. Go ahead.
So,
You want to get here?
Oh, sorry.
There's, there you go.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, good evening, Roger Matlin, Goodyear, Arizona. And I had an opportunity to speak with the gentleman from Sub-Zero. I do think they have a very good product, very good company. My brother is a true wine connoisseur and has their products not only at his home in Madrid, Spain, but also at my father's home in California. So I know it's a very good product. I did raise one issue with them when we were speaking out in the hallway, and I just want to bring this to the attention of the council because I do have a concern in reading through the agreement that the city of Goodyear taxpayers are essentially paying for jobs to be created, which is somewhat reasonable, but are we paying for jobs that are going to be created in other cities like Litchfield Park or Peoria and not necessarily in Goodyear? I did ask and just brought the issue up that they keep that in mind, that, obviously if we're taxpayers and we're putting in the I think it's $650,000 in reimbursements and the $110,000 of fee waivers, that the concentration be put on employing people here in Goodyear. Obviously, there are restrictions on what can be done, but it would be very much appreciated if you can focus on that. And I look forward to your I look forward to Sub-Zero coming to Goodyear. As I said, my brother will come out here more often and visit, knowing that you guys are even here. So, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, council comments, Councilmember Pizzillo.
Just real quick, on the 100 new jobs that you had mentioned that were coming up, job fairs and I guess the training, what type of timeline are we looking at? You know, with new people, when you're looking through the recruitment process, that you're looking to bring new people on board?
Timing-wise, initially, we've got to get the building up to a state that we can move equipment in there and have it operational. So between October and June of next year, we're going to be focused on getting the infrastructure of the building correct. In June, we're going to move the bulk of everything that's in our Phoenix operation into the Goodyear facility and try to accomplish that between June and September of next year. As soon as that's done, we're going to transfer 2 product lines from Wisconsin down and hope to complete all of that in the end of 2011. So within 2011, we're going to get probably 30 to 40 of those net new 100 jobs. With the economy recovering, hopefully soon, normally we do have good growth on our products. And so over the next 7 years, it's really going to be through volume growth through the economy. We've been higher in terms of employment. We've hit our low, and we've been building up since about 2009. So we expect to continue that path.
Okay, so somewhere end of 11 probably okay.
End of 11, we'll start to see the first wave of impact.
Of new employment, okay.
Councilmember Cavalier.
Oh,
Yeah, all I wanted, could you give us your business card?
Yes. I came prepared for that question.
Okay.
I'll just pass them around.
Councilmember Osborne.
Well, welcome to Goodyear. I'm glad that you have shown the interest in our town. And, you know, this truly is an investment that our city makes, and not only for our citizens, but it's also for sustainability, because we like to see companies that come to our city that are of quality and are strong, and you obviously have proven that. And lastly, I did happen to notice at the Trump Hotel in Vegas that they were Sub-Zero. So, just wanted to- thank you.
I see that your calling cards are first class, too.
It's also good for winning lunches at restaurants.
Or for cleaning tables.
Councilmember Loretano.
I just want to say welcome to Goodyear, all of you, and we're really excited to have you here, and you make an absolutely wonderful product. So everyone I know this just loves it. Thank you.
I just want to question the word waiver on permit fees. We've talked about
we
that
fund
before.
them.
Yeah, I think we need to be specific.
We fund them, we're not waiving them.
Right. So, okay, welcome aboard. And you have a fine reputation. Obviously, our council is delighted to have you in our community. I think our staff and our people are too. So looking forward to joining us as neighbors. And we're here to serve you, and we want you to be our neighbor.
Keep building quality.
But enjoy our schools and enjoy our parks, enjoy our quality of life here.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, roll call vote, please.
Councilmember Cavalier.
Aye.
Councilmember Souza.
Aye.
Councilmember Osborne.
Aye.
Councilmember Loretano.
Aye.
Councilmember Pizzillo.
Aye,
Mayor Kavanaugh.
Aye.
Passes 6-0.
Welcome aboard.
welcome.
We have no communication, any information items. This is a little change in the sequencing of our agenda on this
Job
meeting. Anybody would like to talk about their current events or activities? Councilmember Pizzillo? No.
I do need to add something.
Well, we'll get to
Goodyear
that.
in action, Dave?
Okay, we'll get to that.
Oh, I thought, okay.
Okay. City manager? Nothing?
Nothing this evening.
Okay, inquiries of staff by council. Councilmember Osborne.
No, I was just going to remind everybody to come out to Goodyear in Action Day on Saturday
Oh.
and get fit. That's all.
Okay, great. Okay, citizen comments and appearances from the floor on any non-agenda item? Seeing none? Meeting adjourned. Back to the work session.
Thank you, Mr.